I've always have mixed feelings towards the Torgis. I love the ancient Greek or Roman warrior design influence. I love the Torgis 3 for its sophisticated look, but I love the Torgis 1's color palette. This model kit seems to check all the boxes for me. This is the Monument repair type, a beautiful reimagination of Torgis 1. It features perfect grade, styling, and scale, and all the parts are molded in color. There is also a fully functional internal frame. Today, we're looking at one of the most impressive looking model kits that I've ever come across. This is a before you buy video, and I hope to give you some insights as to what you're getting and help you decide whether this is something you want to get or not. This model kit is in perfect grade scale, and the box is actually slightly bigger than perfect grade Ixia, which is shown here. I love the packaging. I love the box art. It is what sold me on getting this in the first place. All the parts are being stored in an inner box that you pull out like a drawer. So here we're looking at part G, which forms the internal mechanism for the leg assembly. The dark color parts here is being used throughout the kit as accent colors, and they include black, a deep royal blue, and also medium blue. They did a good job in breaking up the gray parts and giving them a layer effect. The white parts here is part A1. It forms the outer armor of the leg. The gray part here is I1. It is part of the internal frame for the legs. Because of the massive leg area, especially the thighs, the internal frame is actually multi-layered. I would say that the white color in this model kit carries a slight hint of gray, so it's not a pure white. And when I get to build this, I will definitely paint it over, not just for protection against discoloration, but also I prefer the pure white look in this model kit. And it can be easily done because all the colors are grouped together on the same tree. Given the larger scale, they really have been able to add in a lot of details, and as you can see, just judging by the number of parts that there are, it is a big build. I've looked at several of these kits that are coming from China, and I noticed that they don't use polycap at all, and they seem to rely more heavily on, I suppose it's ABS that they use, sort of similar to the real grade approach to the joints. Polycaps do have a tendency to become very loose over time, so maybe that's what they want to address. This kit comes with several clear parts. There are two beam sabers. For mine, one of them seemed to be a little bit crooked. I guess it is what it is. But I'm a little bit disappointed that there is no built-in light-up function for this kit. Because it would be nice if the crown or the crest of the on top of the head can light up. The model kit comes with a dedicated display stand. The pedestal area is quite large, and on the underside there's a lot of room, so you can easily customize it with display lighting. The model kit does come with, I believe these are dry transfer decals, but we'll see. The instruction manual is in full color, and it's actually in both Chinese and English. I think there are two major takeaways as far as assembly instruction goes. First of all, the instruction manual specifically says that if you're going to paint this kit, use aqueous-based coating instead of course, enamel or oil base. I think this has to do with the fact that the type of plastic that is being used, it may react to an oil-based or enamel-based paint. So that's the first thing. The second thing is they have said that the joints have been designed with precision. And if during assembly you found that the joints are too tight, they have asked you not to sand them down because over time it may loosen the joints. The piece of paper that fell out contains a notice of correction. There are a few misprints, like three or four parts that were misprinted in the manual. I have included I've included that notice with translations at the end of this section. As I mentioned before, I'm really impressed by the amount of details that they have included in this model kit. I'm also impressed and also pleased that they have taken the time to include or use different colors into making the parts, so they come together in a very layered look. Each pile of parts that you see here is of a different color. There are three piles of gray, and because there's actually a subtle difference between all three of them. So yeah, it is a really well put together product, and I cannot wait to get started on this. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.